kudos from the Rolonda studio audience because he stood up like a man to a lady he remembers, and he said it, but I gotta be honest with you, I'm involved. And we appreciate that. And Jill, we applaud you too for being honest with your feelings.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, as Jill has just been reunited with Paul, her first love, somebody else is standing in this picture. The girlfriend. What's her name?
Her name is Alex.
Why don't you introduce us to Alex?
Introduce you to Alex?
Yeah.
Like, here's Alex, or tell you a little bit about her?
Yeah, she's not here though, right? Well, why don't you call her name?
Alex?
Call her a little louder.
Alex?
Alex! You didn't know Alex was back there, huh?
No, I didn't.
You didn't. Aren't you glad you were a good man?
It's a good thing, huh?
Alex, did you hear all this backstage?
Yeah.
What were you thinking? Because I know that must be a scary place to be for a minute.
No, I thought it was cool because that means he's like a decent guy and like that, you know, he wasn't, you know, like someone remembered him good instead of someone coming on and being like he was a jerk or like.
Yeah. Were you kind of worried back there that maybe he'd forget about you for a minute?
A little bit, but not really, no.
And then when he came out and said he had a girlfriend, what did you feel?
Felt good, I guess.
Yeah.
You better.
So Jill and Alex meet each other. What?
What's up?
It must be a really straight. I mean, what kind of position does it put you in when you? I mean, because as I've always heard, nobody wants anybody nobody else doesn't want. You know, but that's hard for us to deal with sometimes. I mean, here's a woman who's saying that she remembers your boyfriend and she likes him, and if he's ever free. What do you say? Does that bother you in any way, or do you have the confidence and security to deal with that?
Hopefully. I mean, I'm pretty secure. I think, you know, we're pretty laid back and cool, so I can deal with it. But, you know, I mean, it's flattering, I guess, to him and to me, sort of. It reflects, maybe, kind of.
Well, it reflects your taste, right?
Yeah. So.
Jill, what do you say? Is this as strange as it might feel?
It's not that strange. I mean, I can deal with it. It's bound to happen. He's going to move on, and if, you know, anything comes out of what we've known of each other, because there's too much there to let go, basically. So, I mean, it's cool.
So, Paul, how you feeling now?
I feel great.
You feel great? I've got love to the right of me. I have love to the left of me. You must be a pretty cool guy, Paul.
Well, I'm not going to go as far to call myself cool, but I'd like to think I treat people the right way.
Yeah. And you know, that's right. And it always comes back to you. Comes back to you. All right, great. I'm sure there's some questions from the audience here. Don't you guys have some questions here? Yes, ma'am, over here in the corner. I'm coming. Come on, stand up for me.
I want to know what's the age difference between Kimberly and James.
Kimberly and James, what's the age difference between you guys?
Whoa. Well, I'm 53.
3 years.
No, I'm 53. Kim.
You 53 then?
Did you know that, Kim?
You know.
And Kim, how old are you?
It's 20-something years.
20-something years.
How old I was.
James, we hear you can play a mean game of pool, man.
Yeah, I'm a pretty good pool player.
Good pool player.
Right, I like to think so.
Yeah. Do you use pool ever to pick up women and impress them?
No.
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 Because Kimberly said it was the way you were playing pool that caught her eye.
No, he helped me play too.
I'm sure he did, Kimberly. Yes, ma'am. Stand up, please.
Man.
How does Alice feel
How
about
old I was.
the other girl wanting her boyfriend?
Well, it's not the greatest feeling, but it's all right. I mean, it's cool. I mean, that.
There's trust.
Yeah, it's all right.
There's trust. There's trust. Okay, but you know what that means, Paul? You have to make sure she feels secure. the things that you have to do in the relationship. Now, see, all the secrets out now. Not that it was a big secret, but she knows that there's an interest. So you make her feel really secure, so there's no problem in your relationship because you start off on the right foot.
I'll make sure.
And yeah, okay, all right. I don't want you back on the show next month, okay? All right, bye.
Hey, I just wanted to say, Hennessy never did say who he's going to get with after the show.
Oh, Hennessy.
You never did say who he's going to get with after the show.
What you gonna do?
We all going out.
We all going out. Now, if y'all remember, we did run a contest. Wait a minute, I got to say this first before we get back to it, because we said whoever the first woman was to get to the man was going to get this prize. But, ladies, a lot of us were remarking during the commercial about how pleasant you all seem with each other. That there's no nails going out, no eyes, no lips popping, and how are you dealing with this? You must have met each other before you came out here. You didn't. You didn't. No. How are you keeping everything so pleasant? Why don't I see everybody going meow?
But the simple fact is that I guess because he don't belong to either one of us. Mm-hmm. You know, I guess he was befriending all of us. So, you know, why would we be doing that? Mm-hmm.
And I like to think that we're adults. And we don't have to act in that manner.
You're adult. And I like to see sisters sticking together. Yes. You know, girls sticking together. You have good taste, Tennessee. Now listen. And everybody's going to be out fine when y'all go out tonight. And you'll have a good time, right? But we need to check the tape because I don't know about y'all, but they were running so fast, I can't remember who got there first. I think we ought to re-rack the tape and get some slow-mo and see if we can figure out who got there first. We're going to do that and see the grand prize winner right after this. It's like earrings go, shoes off. You are so funny. Your earrings